Hey everybody, welcome back to LAC Comedy LA Connections YouTube channel where we live stream improv comedy shows. We've got another one right now. This is our 11 a.m. Pacific Sunday cast, and I'm so excited for them to do a show for you, live, unscripted, fully improvised. Let's meet our cast. We have Carletta. Carletta, you could wave or say hello.
Hello.
We got Matt.
Hello.
We got Dave.
Greetings and salutations, citizens.
We have Koji.
Hey, everyone.
And we've got Lisa.
Hi.
Hello. Now, our first game, our performers are going to list fun facts. Now, every time they list one, they'll say the words fun fact. These may be real, these may be fake, but they will all be inspired by a word from the previous person's fun fact. And the first fun fact will be inspired by my suggestion that I'm going to give them right now. They don't know these suggestions. They're coming in hot and fresh out of the kitchen, and that is the suggestion. Kitchen is the first suggestion. Kitchen. This is fun fact.
Fun fact. Before kitchens were invented to cook food, we had to cook it in our rooms.
Fun fact, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Fun fact, kitchens used to be by far the hottest room in the house before proper ventilation was invented.
Fun fact, ripping off the feathers off a chicken in the kitchen without proper ventilation is not a fun task. That's a fun fact.
Fun fact, doing that properly also doesn't sound fun.
Fun fact, kitchens in the summertime and cooks would just don't go near their garbage. You wouldn't eat there. That's a fun fact about kitchen. Don't you see the trash, you won't eat there. Fun fact.
Fun fact, working in a restaurant kitchen is one of the most stressful jobs you can ever have.
Fun fact.
You can just go in the freezer and cool off, I swear. I know.
Fun fact. Before a freezer, we had to eat hot cream instead of ice cream.
Fun fact, ding, 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 ding. I have 12 burgers all day long. Ding, 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 ding. Go in the freezer and get me some more. Ding, 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 ding. Fun fact.
Fun fact, when I was a kid, I drank a whole thing of cream and syrup with my sister because my dad wasn't home and we barfed everywhere. Fun fact.
Fun fact. Cream you can also use for coffee.
Fun fact, there was a time in the 17 and 1800s where people would put butter in their coffee. That's actually true.
Fun fact, I used to take care of old ladies and they would hoard the butter because they said there was like a Great Depression and butter was really important back in the day. And she also hoarded cans from 1991. So she was a special creature, but she was nice.
Fun fact, I remember kids sucking on a stick of butter. Interesting. That's a fun fact.
Fun fact, you can make your own butter at home, and it's surprisingly easy.
Fun fact, some people deserve to slip on butter.
Yeah.
But I'd rather make a slip and slide.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I prefer olive oil on my slip and slide over butter. Fun fact.
Fun fact, bug spray is more fun.
Fun fact, there's a very clear southern-northern division in Europe over whether they prefer butter or olive oil, which makes sense given where olives grow.
Fun fact, I'd go with coconut oil. You can use it for everything.
Fun fact, she's right about the coconut oil. What do you think I mean?
You brush your teeth with it, put it in your hair, use it for lotion.
Fun fact,
It's the broke person's, dream lotion.
Yeah. Fun fact, coconut oil is what they use to make that magic shell ice cream topping. Yeah, I was amazed at that too. So yeah, just mix syrup, just mix chocolate syrup and coconut oil. You can have your own magic shell at home.
Fun fact, they make protein ice cream now. So now you can sit in bed and get cold and pass out.
Fun fact, I'm lactose intolerant. I couldn't eat any of it, Hal. That's a fun fact.
Fun fact, they make lactose-free ice cream. No excuses.
Fun fact, that's soy. Ooh, that's even a worse fun fact.
Fun fact, take some Imodium. That way you don't get it.
Fun fact, Imodium is ineffective.
Fun fact, good to know, Koji pooped his pants. Just kidding.
Fun fact, Imodium was a trucker's best friend at one time, but you don't end up going for 3 weeks. That's not a fun fact.
All right, and that's fun fact. Wow, learn something new every day. And guess what? We're going to see everybody call 911, and Koji is our intrepid 911 operator. But everybody's going to have a crazy reason they're calling 911. So, Carletta, you're going to be calling 911 because you lost your place in your book. You can pick which book it is. And Matt, you're going to be calling 911 because you, let's see, because you have a bunch of dirty dishes in your sink. And Dave, you're going to call 911 because it's a cloudy day. And Lisa, you're going to call 911 because you got to the end of the movie Titanic and the ship sank. Okay, Lisa?
Yep.
All right, great. Now we're going to ring and call Koji. He's going to slowly realize these are not real calls and eventually hang up on you. And maybe we'll see another round. This is 911 operator.
Ring, ring.
Hello? This is 911 calling.
Yes, is this the 911 operator?
Yes, it is. Are you in some kind of emergency?
Yes, I have a severe emergency and I really need you to send an officer out right away. I was reading The Dark Tower by Stephen King and I literally was about to get to the really good, scary part and I lost my place. I need help.
Is this a metaphorical meaning? Are you in some kind of danger?
I could be. I lost my place in my book. It's Stephen King. It's The Dark Tower. Could you please? It's just me and the lights are out and I really need someone to come help me.
So, ma'am, you're not in any kind of danger.
I need somebody to help me find my place. Please.
Do you know you can call a trusted friend, maybe a family member, if they remember?
I have no one. No one can help me. I need a police officer out here. Could you please send one? I really need to find my place again. It's really bothersome me not knowing where I am.
911 is for medical emergencies, ma'am. So, unfortunately, you'll have to contact someone who knows this book and where you've left your place. I'm sorry. Bye.
So are you going to hang up? Oh, wow. Click. Ring, ring. Ring, ring. Can you believe 911 is not answering the phone?
Ring, ring.
Hello?
Hello?
Ring, ring.
Wait. What? Oh. Yeah, hi. Is this 911?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a bunch of dishes in my sink.
I'm sorry?
I got a bunch of dishes in my sink.
Have you been cut by a plate?
No. There are a ton of dishes in my sink, and that's the problem.
Sir, you are aware you're calling 911, yes?
Yes. Of course, that's why I called. Now I gotta do dishes? What?
This is a hotline for national emergencies. Is there someone else you can call?
Who else would I call? This is an emergency.
Are you in any life-threatening situations?
Why does that matter?
Because it's not classified as an emergency if you're not. God.
Unmute, Lisa. Unmute. We didn't hear the ring.
Ring, ring.
Hello? This is 911. How can I help you?
Because my friend just told me to watch Titanic, and I watched it, and it was terrible. It was awful. I didn't know all those people died. I don't know if I can deal with this day anymore. This
Oh my
is
God.
so awful.
Oh my God, are you in a
Why
life
didn't you even tell me about this?
Are you in a life-threatening situation?
I mean, I just feel like in shock, honestly. Like I feel like I might be having a heart attack or something.
Oh,
Like
okay.
this is messed up. Like all those people don't see their families like ever again.
So are you experiencing any chest
And
pains?
heart palpitations and shit. Like my hands are shaking. Like I didn't know. I thought it was like a love story. What kind of shit was this? Like, this is a disaster.
Do you want me to send for an anxiety attack? Is that what you're having?
I don't really know.
Okay. If it's a heart attack, is your left arm hurting?
No, not really. My
Okay.
right one's kind of hurting though.
Okay.
But it's
So
mostly my heart. It's mostly my heart.
if it's an anxiety attack, are you unable to breathe?
Maybe I should get like a paper bag or something. But maybe you should send someone because I just don't feel okay. Maybe I need like a buddy or something.
So you can breathe.
Maybe they can watch it with me and they can talk to me about it because I don't understand this. This movie is just a tragedy. I don't understand why someone would tell me that this is like a love story. This is just a nightmare.
I'm sorry, are you in a ship that's sinking? Is that the emergency?
I mean, my life feels like it's taking after this.
Okay, so you've called me because you can't handle a book. Is that it?
It was a movie
All right, ma'am. All right. Listen,
and it was a little devastating.
contact a therapist or a friend or family
I'm calling you, so obviously I'm not calling a therapist.
therapist, family member or friend because this is for national emergencies. I'm sorry.
No, I think you need to send someone over here to talk to me and watch this with me because this is ridiculous that no one told me about this.
No, I think you should contact a friend or a therapist because these are not the kinds of problems
Do I need to call your supervisor?
that 911 deals with.
You're not listening. Ring, ring.
Hello?
Are you going to take my call seriously this time? Like, I'm so not okay. I'm pissed. Like,
Listen,
why do you
man.
think you tell me about this? So they
Listen,
never get to like be with each other. Everyone just dies. Like this is ridiculous.
contact someone else. Contact someone else, please, because this is for national hotline emergencies, ma'am. It's not for petty phone calls.
Fine, I'll call my grandmother. She's on her way home anyway. Ugh.
Bring, 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 bring,
Hello?
bring, bring.
Hello?
Hello, dispatch. Why is it I have to call you every third Tuesday about these clouds? It's a bright sunny day every third Tuesday. I'm out plowing my fields, and then these planes appear, and now I have clouds. My plants don't grow with these clouds. Where are these clouds coming from? You promised me you'd tell me where these clouds are coming from, and you can't tell me where. The sky looks like, I don't know, a mirror filled with cocaine in the 1970s. You tell me. What's going on here? Why are my crops being killed? What's
sorry.
going on?
I'm
Why
sorry.
is it cloudy now? It doesn't rain. I don't know what this is.
I'm sorry, sir. This is about clouds you're calling me. Is that right?
I'm calling about what they're doing in the clouds, sir. It's like skywriting, we called it back then, but this is something different. Lines this way, lines that way, and lines this way. And then the sun is gone.
So
What did they do with the sun? Why is it cloudy again? My crops are dying again. I can't make a living if they're killing my crops. Why are they killing my crops? That's why I keep calling you. My insurance doesn't cover this kind of stuff. This is criminal what they're doing.
Do you know this is a hotline for national emergencies, sir?
This is a national emergency. I can't go drinks. You don't get dinner. Period. End of story. Where's the issue here? Why am I getting assistance?
Global warming is real. There are so many problems which are real, but if you're not in any life-threatening situations, please don't call this number because this is meant for actual emergencies, like murders.
It's an emergency when you have no food and we have famine. Why are they stopping my crops? Why aren't you going to help us and find out what's going on? Can you send me a scientist or something?
Sir, please call back. Please call someone else. Call a family member, because these are...
They told me to call you.
That's just an escape hatch. Bye.
Ring, ring.
Hello?
Dishes!
What?
The dishes! You hung up on me! The dishes!
What? You're calling me for dishes? That's not...
Dishes
That's not
in the sink! We talked about this!
That's not an emergency. There are real emergencies. There are people who are dying who are calling for help. And you're calling me because your dish isn't cleaned? Come on. Come on, man. Get
You're being sort of rude when you're trying to minimize my issue here.
I'm not minimizing any issue. There is no issue. The petty problems are not...
Dishes.
Unless you're cut, please don't call.
Ring, ring.
Hello?
Ring, ring. Is this 911?
Yes, this is.
Well, don't you think you need to answer it as 911, emergency 911? This is the lady that called you earlier about the book. Well, now somebody has taken my book, and if y'all don't send somebody over here, I'm not going to be able to find my book or find the place I was at or in my book. This is an emergency now.
Ma'am, so you've misplaced your book? Or are you certain that someone...
No, now you're putting words in my mouth. No, sir. I said somebody took my book. I don't know where my book is, and I don't know where my place is. Why can't you just send somebody? As much crap as you're giving me over the phone, you could already have somebody here, right?
Ma'am, understand that this is for actual emergencies. Your book is lost, please. If you misplaced your book, please buy a new one. If you have proof that someone has stolen it, please complain to the police. This is for national hotline emergencies. Are people getting
You are the police.
People are getting kidnapped. People are dying. So if there's any proof, please bring it.
Oh, now you're trying to lay the guilt trip on me, are you?
No, ma'am. I'm just doing my duty, and this is not part of it. Not dealing with issues like this. I deal with murders, kidnapping, so many prevalent issues, and I'm dealing with a phone call of a person who's misplaced a book, for God's sake. Get a
You
grip.
sound a bit frustrated. Oh, wow. He just hung up on me.
Okay, that's 911 operator. Good job. Let's go to tell the truth. Now, these performers are each going to tell very brief personal stories, and everyone in the group has to guess if it's real or fake. So, who would like to tell the first story? All right. Okay, Lisa, tell us the first story, and everyone's going to guess real or fake.
When I was a kid, I was in my room doing some weird performance, so like to do things in my room alone. And I was like, singing to Mariah Carey, and I barfed orange juice all over my arm as my sister was walking in the room.
All right. We need to see people to be able to vote. So stay out on screen, everybody, please. So raise your hand if you think that Lisa was telling the truth. Okay, Matt. Matt voted yes. What about you, Koji? No? Okay. All right, Lisa, was that the truth? It was the truth. Okay, so that means
I'm a little performer in my room.
That means Matt gets a point. That means Lisa gets 3 points. All right, Matt, your turn. If you're ready.
Yeah. All right. There was this time when I was it? Oh, I completely. Oh yeah, my brother was supposed to show up at the Y. You know the the 92nd Street Y in New York City. It also has a gym, and my mom was picking me up, and my brother was also supposed to be present, but he wasn't. And this was like 1999. He didn't have a cell phone yet, so we searched all over the Y. We searched like stores he might have gone to, and then we found out he was at home. He didn't see us at the Y, so he went home. Give him a break. He was 12. That's it.
All right, let's see some votes here. Raise your hand if you think Matt was telling the truth. Okay, wow. All right, everybody but Carletta. Oh, Carletta, late vote. Wow. Really setting up Matt.
It was true.
It was true.
So I lose.
All right, everyone gets a point there. Dave, Koji, Carletta, Lisa. Okay, who wants to go next? All right, Dave.
Okay, so it was a couple years ago. I had this beat up old RV. We were traveling the country. It was weird times and stuff. And we finally made it to Alaska by 4th of July. And I got to have the dream come true. Just like you can watch us on YouTube, you can watch my RV fly off the cliff on 4th of July and celebrate the world. Thank you.
Okay, raise your hand if you think that's a true story. Okay, Matt. Oh, Matt thinks it's true. All right, Dave, what's the story?
Oh, completely false, but that was the plan. And yeah, my life's crazy enough. That could have been true. Thank you for cheering me on, Matt.
All right, Koji, Lisa, Carletta each get a point. Who would like to tell a story who's not told a story yet?
All right. When I was 3 years old, I went to Disneyland, and then there was like this huge roller coaster, and in between like the circle, like when it does the spin, it got stuck. So we were like, should we have put like me in the roller coaster, because I was slightly shorter than the height limit, but like so I just had like these basically there were these big shoes where I could fit in somehow, and then everything was fine after that. But for a sec, my parents got like shit scared.
All right, parents got shit scared. Raise your hand if you think it's true. Okay, one vote for true. Koji.
No, it's not true.
Not true. All right, so Koji gets one, Dave gets one, Lisa gets one, Matt gets one. All right, who's going to tell the next story? Carletta.
Okay, so when I was a little girl, I went and did some blackberry picking with my grandmother and my mother up in the mountains in Oklahoma, because I always liked to go blackberry picking when I was a little bitty girl. And when I was up in the mountains, this meteor just come crashing down right beside me. It scared me to death, and it scared the turkeys, and the turkey had babies and everything. And boy, howdy, I dropped all my blackberries everywhere. And of course, my grandma got upset, and mom was just kind of, hovering over me. You're okay. You're okay. We're all okay. That's the strangest thing that's ever happened in my life. Can you imagine?
I can't imagine. Who thinks that Carletta's telling the truth? Koji says yes. All right, Carletta, you're telling the truth. No,
meteor came down by me.
you were not. Okay, that means Matt, Lisa, and Dave get points. All right, I believe you have one more story, right? Did everyone got to go? Okay. All right, well then let me add up the results here. Beep bop 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 beep. 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 All right, third place. There's a tie for third place. A three-way tie for third place between Koji, Matt, and Carletta. And Dave is in second place. And first place was Lisa. Okay. That was to tell the truth. Now we're going to play a game called Conspiracy Theory. And I'm going to give you some wild conspiracy theories, and you're going to have to explain to me why you believe them. Okay, so let's see. Carletta, you believe that that rain is actually Sprite. You think rain is actually the drink Sprite. Matt, you think that cheeseburgers are actually made out of broccoli. Dave, you think that the internet was created to make us smarter. You have a positive take on technology. Koji, you believe that there are aliens who run how about grocery stores? You think grocery stores are run by aliens? And Lisa, you think that you can read people's, not minds, but you think that you can read people's stomachs and tell if they're hungry or if they have to go to the bathroom. Okay, it's an amazing talent. Okay, cool. So let's one by one tell us your conspiracy theory real quick, and then we'll do some quick interviews. So Carletta, your theory.
Okay, so rain is Sprite.
Great. Matt.
That cheeseburgers are secretly made from broccoli, right?
Yep, Dave.
Internet makes us smarter?
Koji.
Aliens run grocery stores.
Lisa.
That I can tell what somebody has in their stomach?
We'll take it.
Okay.
All right. Let's start with Carletta. Carletta, so why do you think this about rain?
I think it's about rain. It's not really rain, it's Sprite.
Yeah, why?
And, because I think Sprite coming out of the clouds is because it's up against, and it's all in the atmosphere and behind the clouds, and it's got this red, luminous streaks, and then it turns clear when it starts coming closer to the atmosphere and the ground. I just don't think it's rain. I think it's Sprite. And I've literally seen people hold cups up when it's raining Sprite, and then they drink it. So I know it's not rain.
Wouldn't they drink it if it was water too?
I don't think they would drink rainwater. I don't think so.
Now, if it's Sprite, shouldn't it be carbonated when it hits the ground?
I think there's something within the atmosphere and space and all that before it gets here. It takes all that carbonation out somehow.
Okay. And do you like Sprite? Are you a fan? Or do you think it's something bad?
I don't like Sprite myself. No. And that's another reason I don't drink it, because it comes from the sky, and you never know what kind of changes metamorphically it goes through. And no, it's a long ways in outer space. And then when all that comes down, you just never know what's going on with the Sprite by the time it hits the ground.
Okay, Carletta, thank you so much. Let's get the next person up. All right, Lisa, tell us about your belief.
Well, I feel like I can tell what people have been eating, like almost like psychically. Like, I'll just be looking at their skin, and I could just be like, I think they eat like a lot of peppers or something that's like inflaming them and making them sick.
Wow. Dare I ask? Could you give me a reading?
And I'm usually right.
Could you give me- yeah.
Well, there was this girl I worked with, and her face was red for like 3 days. And I was like, like, have you been eating like any sort of like spicy things like that? And I was like, it looks like you've been eating like jalapenos or something. And I was totally right. She was eating jalapenos. So, and I'm like,
Wow. Yeah.
She was like, I've been going to the bathroom for like 3 days. So, I mean, I was spot on. Maybe you should drink more water or some milk or something.
Can you anticipate the future of what people will eat? Like, do you know what I'm going to eat for lunch?
I think I should get to the point where I can just like touch their hand and know what they had for lunch.
Okay, I know free readings for me. I respect that.
Okay. You don't want me to know what you ate for lunch? You into some cannibalism or something?
Cannibal. Hey, that's what I was planning. That's what I was planning for eating lunch. Human beings. Wow. You're good. Let's go to the next person. All right, Matt, first person I saw out.
All right, we'll do me. Right?
Tell me, Matt, what do you believe?
Hear this. Cheeseburgers are secretly made of broccoli. I mean, it's obvious, right?
You mean veggie burgers?
No, that's just what they do to throw you off the trail. What the cheeseburgers? They're made of broccoli. Think about it. How much broccoli is grown on this planet versus how much do people eat? It doesn't add up. There has to be some secret other usage of it. And where else would it be other than the last place anyone would look?
So, all right. So you've looked at the numbers and you think there's like broccoli that's disappearing.
Well, it has to. Yeah, I mean, like, how no one eats that. The world doesn't eat that much broccoli. Come on, they have to get rid of it somewhere. So why not use it? Why not make something that's pretty much anti-broccoli and secretly make it out of broccoli? It's the most brilliant idea you could have.
Well, it just seems like. Do you have any evidence that's happening?
Well, I just feel that. Well, I mean, I guess the broccoli could be going somewhere else, but it just seemed like what was the one place where broccoli could get away with not being broccoli but still trick people? And I thought, what about whatever the opposite of broccoli is?
And that's a cheeseburger?
You know it.
Okay, so if you understand the foods that are the opposite of each other, what's the opposite of a pancake?
Let's see here. That would be sorghum.
Okay, and what's the opposite of grapefruit?
Bell peppers.
And what's the opposite of avocado?
That's a tough one. Venison.
Okay, checks out. I think you're telling the truth. Next person. All right. Hey, Koji, what do you believe in?
I believe that aliens run grocery stores.
Okay, now, do you mean, like, I don't know, I guess you could say that if we have alien overlords, maybe they own all the major corporations, and then those corporations own a bunch of stuff like grocery stores, but why specifically do you think aliens run grocery stores?
But let me explain this. If you look into theories like the alien people, there are rumors that aliens exist on Earth. Then further, there are little unexplainable things like UFO sightings. There are different kinds of life out of human form proof that exists, like the existence of aliens. There's a certain amount of proof that corroborates that. So if you think about it very carefully, how would aliens know everything that humans do? Very simply, run a grocery store. They meet people on a daily basis. They know how to mimic human emotions. So think about it. Isn't that the perfect entrapment to entrap humans? If aliens want to entrap humans, a grocery store is the most fitting location.
Okay, so the grocery store is where you can really get the most details about how a person lives, eats, shops, etc.
Yeah, plus the money plus the transaction of money. Also.
Wow. And are they doing something to the food?
Probably. That I'm not formed an opinion about, but most likely, if you think about if an alien wants to destroy the human race, go for the source. Attack the food.
Hey, let me ask you a question. What's the opposite of an avocado?
The opposite of an avocado, an alien.
Okay, thank you very much. Next person. Okay, hey Dave, what's your belief?
I believe the internet was created to make us smarter. It's made us so smart that we don't need professionals anymore because the answer is all there. We don't need a mechanic. We don't need an electrician. We just need somebody to do it. Everything is there. Everything. It's all there. All the answers. Why do we need to go to someone to get an answer when you already have the answer? Hey.
Yeah, there really are a lot of answers and information on the internet, but there's also a lot of things to distract us. So isn't it a double-edged sword?
Oh, it's definitely a double-edged sword because opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. And it always happens. It always occurs. And it always will continue to occur. But if 10% of everything is always true, including fiction, then 10% of that's got to be true. So 10% of everything that could possibly be true, something has to be true then. And that's how it's made us all more smart, because we can weed out what is true and untrue by reading it again and again and again. And if you just take 1 out of the 10 being true, then something's true still. And it's made us smarter just because we found out something's true.
Dare I ask, what website or app do you find makes people smarter?
National libraries, Smithsonian, historical stuff, ancestral stuff, some creepy artifact stuff. That's where it gets really interesting, because everybody around the world at the same time has the same creepy artifacts. Why is it? It's there. It's creepy artifacts. But all the creepy artifacts are the same, and they're all saying the same thing. So if 1 of the 10 is true, something has to be true. It just made us smarter.
I'm always going to creepyartifacts.com. Dave, question, what's the opposite of an avocado?
A kumquat.
Great answer. Thank you so much. Anybody not get to go yet? Did everybody get to share their conspiracy theories? I think so. Okay, great. Let's have everybody come on back. Now, for this game, we're going to play good, bad, worst. Okay? Now, Carletta, feel free to watch if you have a question for the panel later, maybe we'll ask. Now, Matt, we'll do a round. Matt, you're going to ask an advice question. Dave's going to give good advice. Koji, bad advice. Lisa, the worst advice. So, what's your question, Matt?
Okay, how do you get rust off of a cast iron pan?
Okay, good advice, Dave.
The old cast iron pan. After bouncing around with that crazy RV and throwing it off the cliff, I still had my cast iron pans, and they were nasty. Brillo and a little elbow grease and patience. They'll get nice and clean, but every time you get them clean, they'll rust back up. So you got to put a little oil on them to get them seasoned so they stay nice.
All right, that's good advice. Bad advice. Koji.
Just dunk it in water.
All right, that's bad advice. And the worst advice, Lisa?
I don't know, just take a bunch of chemicals from underneath the sink and clean it with that. Who cares?
All right, sounds gross. Now we're going to rotate. Lisa's going to ask the question. Matt's going to give good advice. Dave, bad advice. Koji, the worst advice. Lisa, what's your question?
You don't have a ring alarm and someone's at your door. But you think it's somebody you don't want to see. What do you do?
Well, what you would do is, first you look in the peephole in the door, my apartment has one. I hope other houses do. Or you look and if it's someone you don't want to talk to, just pretend you're not home. I mean, they're not, unless it's the police, they're not going to try to get into your house.
Okay, let's hear some bad advice, Dave.
What you do is you go out the back door of the kitchen, you sneak down the side of the house, don't trip over the garbage cans, and take a peek and see who's standing on the porch. If it's somebody you want to see, hey, I was about to take out the garbage. Can you give me a hand?
And the worst advice, Koji.
Very simple. You see someone you don't like outside your door, open it, say, "You're not welcome here. Get your ass out of my goddamn house."
Okay, wow, that was the worst advice. Now Koji's going to ask the question. Lisa's going to be good advice. Matt, bad, Dave, the worst. Koji, what's your question?
If you have a okay, wait a second. Okay, if you have $1 and you want to preserve that from getting crumpled, wet, and destroyed, basically, how do you preserve it?
I would probably like go to Staples or Google a place to take it so I could get it like laminated and keep it nice or whatever. If I cared. I don't know.
Okay, let's hear some bad advice.
I don't know. Cover it, Ziploc or something.
And the worst advice.
To preserve it, you take a can of this stuff that has a lot of formaldehyde in it, and you spray it, and it turns it into a solid thing, and it just doesn't move. But you have to wear masks, big crazy masks like on Breaking Bad, to be able to use this spray, and it'll last longer than the Egyptian pyramids.
All right, now we're going to rotate one more time. Dave is going to give us our question. And if you haven't done good, you're doing good. If you haven't done bad, you're doing bad. And if you haven't done the worst, you're doing the worst. Okay, Dave, what's the question?
How can I continuously cut my lawn so it always looks golf course manicured without the ants coming back?
Well, first of all, if you're trying to maintain your lawn, just do it consistently. Use a good lawnmower. Ensure you're doing it through the proper technique without any mishaps. And if you dot your I's and cross the T's and carefully eliminate the possibility of mistakes, you have the best luck.
All right, bad advice.
I would just say get some bug spray and go outside and start spraying your lawn.
And the worst advice.
I recommend getting on your knees and clipping every single blade of grass individually, and then spraying pesticide everywhere.
Okay, and that's good, bad, worst. That's terrible advice. Good. Now we're going to play a game now with Koji as our guesser. It's called Return Counter. And Koji is going to have to guess what people are returning to him. Okay, so let's have Koji turn off his audio and give us a thumbs up when he cannot hear us. Check, check, check. Koji cannot hear us. Okay, so our other 4 performers are each going to be returning something to Koji. So you have to give him subtle clues. And Carletta, I'll give you something, and then after they each return something, if you want to try to return your thing, you can, after watching them how they do it. Okay? So, like, for example, Carletta, you're going to be returning a hot dog. Okay? But you can't say the words hot dog. You have to give them hints. Like, I'm returning this. It's too stale. It's too, undercooked, whatever. Okay. And then he's going to eventually guess, and then your clues get a little more obvious, and then hopefully he'll get it right.
Got it.
All right, so Carletta will go last after everyone's gone so she can see how it works. Matt, you're going to be returning How about you're going to be returning Romeo and Juliet, the play. And Lisa, you're going to be returning Mark Zuckerberg, creator of Facebook. Okay? Mark Zuckerberg, creator of Facebook. And Dave, you're going to be returning, how about the country, you're going to be returning Scotland. As difficult as it may be for you. Okay, so let's just review really quickly. Carletta, do you remember what you're returning?
Hot dog.
All right, Matt.
Romeo and Juliet.
Lisa.
The creator of Facebook.
Mark Zuckerberg. And Dave.
Scotland.
All right. We're going to bring Koji back in. One by one, you're going to give him clues about your thing. He's going to guess them, and then hopefully we'll get all of them right. I bring Koji back in now.
Right, I'm back.
Okay, Koji, great. So we're going to return 3, possibly 4 items to you, okay?
Okay.
All right, so let's have somebody step in first. Make sure you guess every time they give you a clue.
Okay, I'll do it. Hi, I'd like to return this. It was too sad.
Are you returning the Titanic?
No, this is well, sort of. Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, to me, there was a lot of fighting, and 2 people were kept apart for really no reason.
Oh, are you returning Romeo and Juliet?
Dude, that wasn't subtle enough. Yes.
So I'm returning this.
Oh, what's this?
I really don't want it.
Are you returning
Uh,
a book?
I don't want it because it's making people divided where they're not spending as much time together.
Are you returning because not are you returning a book?
This created like this man created a platform, and it's destroying people, and it's making them stay at home more on their phones, more on their devices, and not connect as much as they should.
Are you returning a podcast of some form?
More like a person that started a platform a long time ago, and it used to be for like college students, is what I was told when I was younger.
Are you returning something?
I don't need this guy anymore. He's got to go.
I'm sorry?
I don't need this guy anymore. He's got to go because he's too much.
Are you returning someone from U.S. politics?
No. It's someone who created a platform where you can post memes and videos and reels. Before that, they used to have a guy named Tom, and you only had one friend, and there was that platform. But now there's Instagram, and
Are you returning Facebook?
no,
You're returning TikTok?
I'm returning the person who created it. Facebook. I don't want him. You can have him.
Oh, are you returning Mark Zuckerberg?
Yes.
Hey, okay, next person.
Yeah, I need to return this. It's just not the right piece of real estate. Nobody seems to get this right. I need to bring this back, return it, and put it in for an exchange or something up in this area.
Are you returning a house?
I'm returning more than a house. Oh, definitely more than a house. thought it was part of where we should be, and it's not. The realtor thought he got it right. But now we found a good swap along the way. I'm just going to go farther north or maybe west from there where it's a little greener, but I'm definitely not over there. Not after what the Romans did to that country, too. It's just amazing.
Oh, are you returning a palace? A palace.
No. Much more than that. Much more than that. It's not near the channel. There's no good fishing here. It's always raining. It's the most gorgeous place in the world that God created, and it's always shrouded in clouds.
Are you returning a garden?
No, I'd rather try to run that TT in the Isle of Man in the rain and all of a sudden have my motorcycle let loose than be on the top of this piece of property over here. It's a bad rock. I don't like it.
Are you returning a rock?
No, it's a big piece of property. And on the north end of a group of, wow, there's so many isles there. But it's the wrong part. It's too close to the North Sea. I'm supposed to be on the other side, closer to Iceland. The realtor got it wrong. I don't need to be in between Ireland and with Dublin O'Shaughnessy and his crew fighting off the clans in southern England. This is a mess. I need to go somewhere else. I need to return this big piece of real estate.
Are you returning the UK?
Somebody's getting warmer. What's way up on the north end? Sometimes you hit it by train.
You're returning Ireland.
No, that's an island in itself. It's emerald. It's beautiful. The women dance funny. At the very north end, you could get there by train. Why do they deep fry everything for some reason? Do they always have boiling oil in their castles and that?
You're returning Scotland.
Thank you. Boiling oil, Koji. That's something else.
All right, let's go to our final person.
Hi, I would like to return this, please.
What exactly?
It's really small box. You see, it's really small, and it's got some paper in it. And then I think what's in it is kind of stale, and it kind of stinks.
Are you returning bread?
It's got something long and red in it.
Are you returning a type of cheese?
Yes, but that's not all. There's that in it, and it's in this paper tray that's all yucky and grody, and like I said, it was stale. And then I believe there's some meat in there, or
are you returning a taco?
An onion?
Are you returning a taco?
No. Let's see.
Are you returning?
It's a foot long, I think.
You're returning a submarine?
No. No. I think it's pretty old too, because like I said, it's nasty, and it's a foot long, and it's stale, and it's in the little paper tray.
You're returning.
You can get them at Sonic, but I had to bring it back to you, I was told.
Are you returning like a shawarma?
No. Why don't you try to take a look at it and smell it out?
Oh, you're returning like a cigar?
No.
A flower?
No, I think it's even mine. I think it's got molded meat, like chili or beans in there.
A burrito?
No, sir.
You're returning a burger? No, of some form?
No. Think about it being a foot long, and it's got onions, and it's got, some people like beans in their chili. Some people just like meat chili.
You're returning a chili dog? A Philly cheesesteak?
Oh, wait. Chili dog is a type of what?
Hot
Hot
dog.
dog.
Hey, okay, we did it. Good job. That's our show. Everybody come on out. Come take a bow, everybody. We got Dave, Koji,
Hey. Bye. Sorry.
Carletta, Lisa, Matt.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Thank
Okay,
you.
fun show. You can check out all of this group shows on LAC Comedy on YouTube, and you can see them again in 1 month. Thank you to the LA Connection. You can see our live shows in Burbank. And thank you to Kent and Tamitha who run the show. Bye-bye. We'll see you next time. Thank you.
Thank you. John, I don't think you're a cannibal.
Me either.
Bye.